Woman to woman. What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Everybody having a good day so far? A good week so far? Mary, I am actually drinking cranberry juice. Cranberry juice, because I don't need to be drinking nothing else doing a live, because there's no telling what would come up and what would come out. And I'm being nice. I'm gonna be nice. So yeah, I had to get cranberry juice. Because that other stuff, it make me act up. And I don't need that. Thank you guys for joining me. It's not a whole lot to say, not a whole lot to talk about. Well, actually, really, it's not nothing to talk about, if you know what I mean. What's up, Village Girl Clothing? I see you, Tawanda. Shaladipu. Natty Spencer, what's going on? I see you guys on there. Quiet Storm. Sexy Diva. Harolyn Baker. You know I can't see. Miss T. Gina. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Anyway, right, disbanded. I see you. The brown do make you clown, but I don't mess with all that. Straight cranberry juice. What's up, Sugar Place? So Kia Anta, we still here? Okay, y'all still there? Good. You can hear me well, I'm sure. So I got a text. Let me see. And it was funny, when I woke up this morning, I had a text that said, what did the text say? It said, go to, start at 9:45. That somebody said they need to have a woman-to-woman conversation with me. So of course I had to go to 9:45 and listen to hear, what was going on. You guys know, in order to have a conversation, you can talk with yourself and with God and just speak one-on-one. So you can't have a conversation with yourself and with God. And you know that you can have a conversation with yourself. Does anybody ever have a conversation with yourself? Anybody? I have conversations with myself. It's like, okay, should I do this or should I not? And I have to tell myself, no, don't do it. It's not worth it. So you can have a conversation with yourself. I know I can. So in order to have a woman-to-woman conversation, there has to be a woman involved in the conversation. So, first of all, I'm not a woman because I have heavy mountain oysters. And I don't see anybody else that's a woman to, have a conversation with. So, in regards to that little, I guess, trying to read, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. First of all, if you guys have family members, or if some of you are perhaps are gay, you've been called some of everything throughout the course of your life. So for somebody to say, I guess, try to do a dig, we're going to have a woman-to-woman talk, child, give me a break. That doesn't hurt at all. Because like I said, it takes a woman in order to have a conversation. So there's no woman, no conversation can be had. So I just really wanted to come on and say that. So that's pretty much it. But the other thing is that all of this came about because on, what was that, Saturday? I think it was Saturday or Sunday. I was talking about telling people you appreciate them for whatever it is that they've done for you, because people don't have to do anything for you. I was talking about my experience with Wonderland on as far as the radio is concerned, how I appreciate her for being a vessel to get me to where I was. So if you are mad because I said that you should be telling Melody thank you for the opportunities that you've gotten by her coming up with this show that came out of Huntsville, because let's be honest, now I'm from Alabama. I was born in Alabama. I grew up in Cincinnati, Zone 15, Cincinnati, all the way. But I'm an Alabamian. Don't nobody know about Huntsville. Didn't nobody know about Huntsville at all. Just about didn't nobody know about Alabama. Tuskegee Airmen, Tuskegee, the Civil Rights Movement. Other than that, I saw that comment, Silverback, y'all stupid. So now now millions of people know about Huntsville. Now you do have some people that knew about Huntsville because of the Rocket City and the little rocket thing they have down there. But most people did not know about Huntsville. They may have heard of it, but that was it. Wasn't nothing coming out of Alabama, really. Now don't get me wrong. Alabama have beautiful people, intelligent people, business-minded people and all that, but Alabama was not on a scale where it is now because of, what she did. So I don't see what's so hard about saying thank you for your vision. Thank you because of your vision, it allowed me to get, because if it wasn't for that, would nobody even know who you are? Because it's not like you are running a business where masses of people know you. It's not like you have a career where you are coming into contact with various people. So I know about A&M is there. So of course, A&M is there. And this, the school where the music school, I can't think of the name of it. I said I was going to look it up and make sure I had it, where on Take 6 and all of them went. So, but if you didn't know about those particular things, you wouldn't know about Huntsville at all. So, I mean, most people have learned about Huntsville from the show. And let's just be honest. That's just the real truth. And so, but as I was saying, no one would even know about some of those people at all had it not been for the show. So all I was saying was, for me, I tell people how much I appreciate Oakwood, great school. I tell people that I appreciate them for whatever it is that they've done that have assisted me to get where I've gotten. And because of that, that was a music school, Oakwood. Yeah, because of that, I really believe, this is my belief, is that God continues to open doors in various areas through people so that I can move into different things. But if you don't appreciate people, I don't see how God is going to continue to use people to be a blessing to you. But, you don't have to thank anyone. I was just saying what I do. And I that's just common sense to me. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. So I don't understand what the big deal was. But I guess that you felt like there was a dig at you, which I guess it is, because you don't show appreciation. Most of Show's records. I see you coming up with some stuff. I see y'all from Alabama. Yeah, most of Show's records. That I knew about that one because I was doing gospel back then, and they had a whole lot of good gospel artists on most of Show's. However, most people don't know about Muscle Shoals. So, as I said, but I mean, come on, y'all keep coming up with Alabama stuff, because it is a lot of good things out of Alabama, but a lot of people don't know it, don't know about it. And like somebody just said, a hit dog will holler, they holler quick. Bam. So obviously it hit that nerve, and the truth causes people to have a reaction and a response. Unfortunately, in this situation, it became a negative response instead of one that said, let me go ahead and I'm going to go on live and I'm going to let this lady know that I appreciate her for what she's done. So, I mean, I got so much that I could say that could be like a dig in so many areas, but I'm not even going to do it because it's not worth my time, because the only thing it does is going to create another opportunity for you to get a meal, buy some likes and maybe a little commercial on your thing. And I'm not even trying to do that. I'm not trying to help feed nobody. I feel like Melody is fed enough. So the other thing is, I'm confused. I am so confused. Cranberry juice. I promise it is, because if it was not, boy, y'all know me, my friends, y'all know my mouth is real slick. But I don't know what's so like, and then I heard on the little thing was like, you the step brother, you the step. I'm confused on what does that have to do with anything. Like, this is like the second or third time that has come up out of that mouth. So it's like some infatuation you have with step brothers and step sisters, because I don't have a problem. If it was my cousin or step cousin, it would still be the same love that I have for my sister. So it doesn't matter if it was step or whatever. Our relationship is solid as a rock, so I mean, we're good. So I don't understand, but why are you so concerned about who paid child support and who paid bills? The mama paid bills and she paid a light bill. Like, for me, I don't even care who paid a light. God dog. I don't even care who paid a light bill when that girl was growing up. Whether it was her mama, her grandmama, her aunts, or her uncles. Why is that a concern? Why? I'm like so confused on why you concerned about who paid the light bills when she was growing up, when Melody was growing up. Like, I don't get it, because I don't get it. Can somebody help me? I want to read. Yeah, I am. I feel like that. But I have one sister that is married. Thank God she has a great husband. But I have two other ones that are not married. And it would be the same thing with them if if people were coming at them. But there's a difference. Melody is on one level, and then my sisters, they on another level. They're not in the public eye, because they would be fighting like they fighters. They like my mama. They like my mama, and they likes to fight. And so thank God I didn't get that gene, because I'm really a peaceful person. But look, mama and grandmama, ask anybody in Roanoke about Maydale Gates, baby. And you can ask anybody Zone 15 about Barbara McClendon. Yes. Wow. So I'm calm. I'm not like them. So I don't really have to say much about them, because they handle their business and ain't nobody really messing with them because they're not in the public eye. So, but like I was saying, I just don't understand what's the infatuation about her, Melody's childhood, and I'm just confused. I was confused. I was trying to understand what she was talking about, but every time I try to understand, I get lost. I cannot comprehend at all. I'm like, and then what trips me out, some of y'all go and listen to that like over and over. How do y'all listen to it? I couldn't do it. Because I get lost. Maybe it's entertainment purposes where you want to just go and laugh. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Right. We shouldn't talk about lights, because we can talk about There go my mouth. We can talk about a lot of people lights being off that person knows. So I'll just leave that there. But that's all I had to talk about. Oh, wait a minute, wait. Another thing was, what did I have down here? Well, that was basically it. Just silly stuff. But I'm not snapping. I'm not going off because I don't want to get nobody to get no likes and all that. And then because it's not worth it. Somebody has to be an adult because I look at it like this. You got children that are in that little group that filmed and all that. And then you have parents. And it's like, who gonna be the adult? Who's gonna be the adult? Like, it's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. And so for me, being the same age as the lady, maybe 2 years younger, that's all, just 2 or 3 years younger. I don't even see how you go back and forth with all that extra. I just don't get it. Like, why? Like, you don't have anything better to do? And like in this day and time, when we're dealing with racism that's at an all-time high, they're taking away rights of Black folks, trying to take away Black history and everything that has been given, that we've earned, really, that we have. You want to go back and fuss and fight about some crazy stuff? Who paid a light bill? Why not try to go out and help get people registered to vote, so y'all can flip some seats in Alabama? Something constructive, like, I mean, anything. Go live and try to invite some people in the community down there who are on city council. Ask them what are they doing to help your city, and then since you have a nice platform, why don't you do something like that instead of talking about junk? So that's all I really had to say and had to address, because like I said, I'm not going back right now with nobody in this political climate we're in, because we need to be standing together, because we got a bigger fight before us than trying to fight each other. And I mean, because, it's just unnecessary. And I will say it again, you still should be saying thank you for the opportunities that you've received by the woman who brought a show to your city, and you had the opportunity to get on it. That's anybody. That's just common sense to me. But, do your thing how you do it. Right. And I think, and the unfortunate part about this, and I'm gonna hit on that too, about they want to be on TV. I will say, when the show first came on, Wanda, I'm talking about you, I was like, oh my God, she is so funny. I really was liking her a lot. And I was saying that she could get a spinoff and have her own show, because she was really entertaining. And she had that kind of like a little bit of look, she had a little charisma. However, if you don't have a little bit of education and a little bit of intelligence, you're not going to be able to build up on that you have. And so because of the ignorance and the lack of intelligence, cause you to get kicked off the darn show. When you could have probably ended up, somebody could have saw you and could have been like, I want you in this movie. Because she's ghetto, but she's real. And somebody could have picked her up and could have liked that stuff, and she could have had a whole new career. But the mindset of an individual, if your mind is in the gutter, you're not going to be able to soar, because you don't even know what it looked like to be somewhere else other than where you are. And so that's the part that was so unfortunate, because I saw potential. I did. I really did. I did. I saw it, but I just don't. Of course, that's gone. That just went away. Because, and the main thing was because sometimes you talk too much. Y'all get on here and start running your mouth, and then everybody see how ignorant and stupid you are, and then it just close a whole lot of doors. So the downfall of a whole lot of people, and I don't even, is because it's us. We kill our own selves. We shoot ourselves in the foot when we ought to just be quiet. Don't let everybody know everything and just move. And there's no telling what doors could have opened. But now that you done ran your mouth so much, I don't even see a person who's a producer or something that would want to even be engaged because they know the mess that comes with it. So I don't know. To me, you killed yourself and your career that you could have had, because I saw potential for real, like real potential. Yeah, somebody said move in silence. Yeah, you have to. And it's not even, that is true as far as moving in silence, not letting people know your next move, but sometimes move in silence with your mouth shut. Just move in silence with your mouth shut. Right. Dan said, I don't do ghetto. I don't do ghetto. Right. But hey, people do what they do. So that's really all I have until the next time that I come back. Hopefully, I'm not coming back to address anything else that she says, because it's not for what? What would be my purpose? Nothing. None at all. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all my people. Oh, y'all want my cash out? What's my cash out? I'm gonna have to put it in there for you guys. I'll take a cash out. And I'll be appreciative. Ooh, for real. No, for real. I'll be appreciative. I'm not like some people. I'm like thankful. I'll be like, thank you for my blessing. Because the more you give, the more he gives to you. Just keep on giving. I forgot the words. But you can't. Yes. Anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. $ Marcus T. Minifield. Marcus T. Minifield. MarcusTMinnifield. They not like us for real. They're not. There is a difference. I had, and I guess because of a person's sexuality, a lot of people want to, say, woman, girl, they're a woman and all that. I'm not the typical, I'll say I'm not the bitch that is in that circle that she flows with. I'm not that type of man. I ain't that type of man. I'm not a bitch man. So that's why I'm not playing. I'm not going to say nothing to disrespect her, because I don't want to disrespect the girl. That's just not right to me. Just like I was telling the dude about getting on, going back and forth with Melody. A man, come on, get over it. And then you going back and forth, that just make you more of a punk than a punk that I know. That you got to go back and forth over some bull. But yeah, anyway, I'm coming back because I do want to talk about another situation that happened. I don't know when I want to talk about it because it's kind of hard. But it's kind of being messy in a sense, but it's being real and honest. Not really messy, but it's something that I just don't know if I even want to do it. But I think what happens is I glanced at the reunion last week or week before last, or did somebody send me they may have sent it to me. I don't remember watching the actual show. It must have been a link, but it was something that was said that was so cruel to me. And I was just like, wow. That's why I don't think the show would probably last, because people are really cruel on this show. It's like y'all say some stuff to each other and about each other that is so low and so foul. It's like you don't even make the job fun. I thought and I'll talk about this another day too. I thought this was when I was going to do this thing. I thought it was going to be like reality, but it was going to be fun. And if you cut up and you go off on each other like regular friends, you get back together like the next day, like whatever, you know, da, 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 da. I don't know. It was just different. But y'all went low. Y'all went real low on some stuff. And I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it right now, but yeah, it was like low. I was just shocked. So anyway, it's just so much I could talk about with that show. Even with me being involved in a little bit that I was involved, it's like just not what I expected. Yep, children. That's definitely a big part. But anyway, the more I talk, the more I start going into other stuff. Yeah, that's true. They're not friends. That's why they go low like that. But for me, if you go low like that, I promise you, especially I'm going to hell because I'm gonna put out everything that I can think of on that ass. I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, but on that ass, I'm gonna put out everything I can think of because I'm going even lower. But I think like I said on that clip I just saw recently, that little low blow, I was like, woo, whoa. I was like, kind of hurt me. But anyway, I just think you should be careful what you say when you are trying to go off on somebody. I don't know. I guess I have a different heart. I don't know. I try to anyway have a different heart. But you know, sometimes you do take people to make you go there. So, but anyway. All right. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna come back about something else eventually, but it won't be about it won't be addressing a follow-up. If old girl got something to say, it won't be addressing her. That's for sure. Because I'm not gonna go back and forth with a lady, a girl, woman, or whatever. So y'all have a good Tuesday. Thank you for supporting my sister and for supporting me. Keep us in your prayers, all that good stuff. And definitely I'll be back. But before I go, let me tell y'all thank you. Whoa, Veronica. Got me smiling. Kathy. Shirley. Woman to woman. Vanessa. Wow. Sherelle. Wow, y'all nice. I appreciate it. Listen, that's some straight up love. I appreciate that. I really do. That was nice of you guys. I'll have to find out. So I went to this church and then I'm gonna let it go. The pastor always said, don't let nobody outgive you. And that has stuck with me ever since. This was years ago. Pastor Nathan L. Simmons, Citadel of Hope, Church of God in Christ. He always said that. And we'll see. Anyway, love you guys. Keep me in your prayers. Keep Melody in your prayers. See Mama Van, I see you. Vanessa, what's going on? Keep her in your prayers as well, and keep the children in your prayers as well. We appreciate that. Appreciate it. Until next time, you guys be blessed and be a blessing to somebody. Peace.